Hi Darin, this is Jakobs. I wanted to show you what I have done with the class so far with the content that you sent. So first of all, the syllabus review file, I've put that video in here, embedded it. So when students click on it, it should play. Maybe load and play. Maybe the screen recording is running a little bit low. Okay, we'll come back to that one.
Hi class, my name is Darin, and I am going to be your professor for organizational behavior this semester. My background is I'm an American. I live in Charleston, South Carolina.
All right, so that's working good. Then I have reading assignment. I created little icons for them. Maybe that will give it some uniformity each week. I also typed out some instructions. For reading, I said, remember, this course does not have long in-class lectures, so it's key that you read the book carefully and interactively. This means that you should sit with your textbook and with a notebook, and as you read the book, make notes in your notebook of the main points or questions raised by the text. The lecturettes which follow will provide a quick review of the content, but more so to review the structure of the content in the book instead of an in-depth analysis of the content. Then I placed a lecturette here, also with a little, just a little image and some small instructions. So when students click on that, they can load and watch the lecturette right there in the content.
Okay, class, we're going to get started. It's week 1.
I like the LCC logos you did. The lecturette does feel fast, and I'll have to see if students are able to follow it. So I'll try to meet with them at the end of the first week. Then I put the case study. So I started out with a video for case 1. It says, watch this before reading case 1, the big idea, a cautionary tale. Next follows a case study. So I've created a Moodle label with, again, a logo, because I'm assuming there'll be more case studies to follow. The title, and then instructions. Carefully read the case study below. Read it only after you have carefully read your textbook chapter 1. While reading the case, make parallels to the textbook theory so that you can then use the theory to answer case-related questions. And then is the PDF file. So they'll click here to download the file. When it's downloaded, they'll open it. So that's pretty straightforward. Next, I have class discussion. Again, I created a Moodle label here that can have, there's an image and a few instructions. And then I've set up each question as a separate forum. Now, I'm not sure if that's how you wanted it, or if you'd rather display all the questions in one forum, but this will be very clear, separate places for students to answer it. And then that's it. So quiz we will add during the week. We'll try to do that on Monday. All right, I did have a question for you. The question had to do with the discussion board settings. So in the discussion board, let me go into one. You'll see there's several types of settings available where your input could be needed. Forum type, what kind of discussion forums do we want to make? Q&A forum, standard forum for general use, forum in a blog format. I placed each person posts one discussion. I'm not sure if you want to keep it that way. Since we have 45 students, then it would be pretty quick to check who has done it if we did each person posts one discussion. But it may not be most conducive to back and forth. So maybe you can think about it and let me know. And there's other things we can check here also. For example, grading. Let's see whether ratings or whether you want to display word count for them and so forth. So once you get in there, then maybe you can look around. I'm not sure if you want to grade it inside the forum itself or if you want to grade it outside. All right, so this is how I set it up. Let's get your login working, and then you can also go in there and make changes or edits, or just let me know if anything looks different than how you would like to see it. All right, thanks, Darin.